Hi, my lovely friends. I just wanted to do a little short one today because I keep getting these emails and Gmail's really good. They throw them into my spam folder, which is fine. But I really wanted to share one today with you that just to probably point out a few things about how ridiculously stupid these particular emails are. It made me giggle, and maybe it will you too. So let's share my screen. How do I do that again? I do it like that, I think. Yep, there we go. Okay, and can we make this any bigger? Just so you can see it. We'll go up a little bit. Right. Okay. Let's see this. Okay. So I got this, let me see, on September the 14th, which at time of recording was 3 days ago. And it says republish unlimited books to 310 million Amazon users instantly and get an Amazon payment of $527 daily. Now, according to this email, if I click their links or whatever, it will allow me to launch my Amazon publishing empire in 60 seconds and I can pocket $527 a day. I think we can all agree that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Nice little earner. And it says Amazon is currently paying out royalties every single day. And exclusive access has been created for you. Access it here. Now, can we just take that first comment there? Amazon is currently paying out. Now, when you hear the term paying out, don't you assume that means somebody's popping money in your hot little hand? I know that's how I would read that statement. However, I happen to know for a fact, as an Amazon indie author, that I get paid once a month on the 29th of the month. So how is this person managing to get around an Amazon system that has been around forever? Well, for definitely a long time. Perhaps shouldn't be so silly. But so who's getting paid out every single day? That's not how Amazon works. So that's a little bit concerning. Have they found a back way into somebody's check account or something? Because that is not how Amazon works. It also doesn't mention, as I have mentioned to you guys before, that Amazon pays you 2 months in arrears. It is why an Amazon publishing empire is not a get rich quick. If you need your rent money by the end of the month, writing a book now on the 17th of the month and putting it up, you're not going to get that money for another 60 days after the end of the month. So that is not a get rich quick scheme. But let's see what else that this person says. Now imagine you're building your own publishing empire in under a minute. There's no writing, there's no freelancers, and there's zero tech headaches. And you can do that with a thing called Publibot. It's a very interesting name, Publibot. And apparently it's the world's first AI-powered Amazon publishing assistant. And it says, with just one click, mind you, don't even have to prompt, with one click, it researches profitable keywords, creates best-selling Kindle books, fiction, non-fiction, self-help, puzzle books, kid stories, and more. And it publishes directly to 310 million Amazon users. You kind of want to know how it does that. You kind of want to know whose stories are they stealing from? You kind of want to know, like the researching profitable keywords. Apparently, non-fiction authors can do that for something like is it Publishing Rocket or something like that, which is a thing that you pay for and it shows you the search words of different books and things like that. But where it's got me is this creates the best-selling books with that same click and then publishes directly to 310 million Amazon users. Now, in my mind, and correct me if I'm wrong, that means that if the top ranking keyword for nonfiction that day happened to be robots, does that mean everybody who's using the Publibot will all get books on robots because that's a profitable keyword that day? How does that work? Can somebody tell me? How does that work? Anyway, and then we go down to this thing. You see here? Results. Our users are banking. They are banking. Now, doesn't that mean that that's in your bank account? $527 per day in royalties on complete autopilot. Excuse me, why is it 527? Why isn't it 427? Could it possibly be 657 if you're having a good day? As any of you know, if you already have books indie published, your royalties change every day. And again, they're not banked. They're just sitting there in Amazon waiting for the 60-day payout when you can get paid on the 29th of a month. Here is why Publibot is a total game changer. You can publish unlimited books, apparently, with this thing to Kindle, KDP, and Amazon stores worldwide. You can tap into the $100 billion publishing industry with zero audience required. You need a D. See, they don't spell this very well. I wonder if Publibot has an editor. You don't need writing, tech skills, or experience, and you get 100% free traffic from Amazon's massive built-in audience. Now, can we have a quick chat about that too? We all know, if we've put books on Amazon before, that there are so many books on KDP already that it is virtually impossible for anybody to just trip over your sales page into the buy button. That is not how it works. Yes, Amazon has a huge number of people visiting its store every day. But why should it land on your page? Simply because you have a well-researched keyword doesn't mean to say that people are still going to click on your book, particularly if it was written and published with one click. That still bugs me, that does. But never mind. Yes, there is a potential to have traffic in nonfiction if you happen to rank highly enough for micro keywords. But then there may not be many people looking for those books in the first place. And you are still going to have competition because the most effective top keywords in any day, on any day in Amazon, are all already going to have some really decent books written in that topic anyway. So I find that all very misleading. But it says here, hands-free publishing has never been this easy. Amazon already has the audience. Publibot gives you the books. This is one of those fallacies that has been around for 10 years, and I really thought that it had died out, but apparently it hasn't. Yes, Amazon has an audience, but if you want that audience to see your book, then you still need to market it. So this is all bullcrap. Bullcrap. It's bullcrap. Now, it does say that I can click here to see Publibot. It's a Gumroad link. That's interesting. But then it waffles on to somewhere else, and that would be a little bit concerning to me. So I will not be, Gmail did not put that in my spam folder for nothing. But it says your publishing empire starts today. No writing, no waiting, no limits to your success. And then the thing that made me laugh even harder, it is signed the Amazon KDP team. Honestly, I'm sorry, that made me laugh so hard. Has any of you ever tried to get in touch with the Amazon KDP team about something wrong with your book? And now apparently they are sending out these emails, which comes from somebody appbiz@creators.gumroad.com. Anyway, let's be fair. It says, with our 30-day money-back guarantee, there is zero risk. Test drive Publibot and see how easy it is to start earning passive royalties on autopilot. Dun, dun, dun. Wouldn't we all love to do that? Is there anything else? Oh, look, and there's an address there in San Francisco. I wonder where that is. I never did look. I probably should have done. Where is it? It's there. Is that a good thing? Go to maps. Come on, my little friend. Is that Amazon? I don't think it is. Let's have a look. Somewhere that's got an issue with what do you call it? Graffiti. Or is that down to a tube station or something? It's in California. I don't know. I live in New Zealand. Does California have a tube station? Is that Amazon? That does not look like Amazon to me. That place is all boarded up. Am I on the right side of the street? What are we looking at, friends? Can you see it? Yeah. Anyway, my friends, yeah. What do you think? Do you think that, yeah, this is how you're going to make your millions? If you do, can you please just add a really silly comment like "I was here" or something, and then run off and find Publibot? But for my writer friends who are here, can we all just have a bit of a giggle? Because it would be really easy to get annoyed about this. And there have been times when I have done that in the past, when I've seen these get rich quick things to do with writing. And it is really annoying because if people do take them up on this, then it does create more noise and make it harder for your book to be seen. But I, for one, have to keep the faith. Keep remembering that building an audience, building your readerships, staying in touch with your readers, writing stories from the heart that are real stories, well, fiction stories, but real stories that have real feels, and appreciating your readers and everything else is by far, well, to me, it's just a more fun way of making money than it would be pressing a button on Publibot. I mean, what else would you do with the rest of your day? Sit around waiting for that check because it hasn't come? I'm sorry. There's really not a lot of point to this video, my friend. I really just wanted to share this because I saw that and I just thought, oh my goodness, this is just so ridiculous. So I hope that you are enjoying your writing process. Please tell me about perhaps some other things that you've seen that also make you laugh in this sort of area. I would love to hear about them. But in the meantime, I do post usually more helpful videos on Mondays and Thursdays. And I would appreciate any form of interaction at all, a subscribe, a like, or tell me how silly I am in the comments. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I do answer all comments. And yeah, in the meantime, I'm actually going to go and actually type some words. I've got a new book to start, and I'm trying to work out whether or not I can do a video about it, but I'm not quite sure how much information would be helpful when it comes to basically sitting down and starting a book. So if you have got questions in that area, or you have got things that you'd like me to make videos about, then please let me know, my friends, and I will certainly see what I can do. But in the meantime, I will, I'll go and get my words done. And just remember, I believe in you too. And we will catch up with you on the next one. Bye.